Hey guys, so meron tayong panibagong topic for surveying. This is the super elevation. Okay, so bago natin simulan kung ano nga bang ibig sabihin ng super elevation, tingnan muna natin kung ano nga ba yung meron kapag sa sasakyan kapag ito ay nag-travel along the road. Okay, so for example, ito yung sasakyan natin. Okay, nag-travel siya sa curve. Okay, di ba natapos na tayo sa topic na horizontal curve and vertical curve. Okay, anyway, meron pa pala tayong isang missing topic dun sa sa horizontal curve, which is the spiral curve. And marami naman nagre-request about dun sa topic na yun. Pero bago tayo magdako or pumunta sa topic na spiral curve, kailangan mo nating intindihin yung super elevation. Okay? So anyway, dito tayo muna sa super elevation. So here, mag-travel yung natin, yung car natin on a curve, okay? Then doon sa curve na yun, merong force na parang humihila, okay, doon sa object na yun or doon sa car. And that force is what we call the centrifugal force. Okay? And alam ko naman na naririnig-rinig nyo na itong term na to. Okay, mula pa yata sa physics, tama ba? So, what is centrifugal force? So, it is the force that acts horizontally outwards through the center of the object. Or sa madaling salita, parang ito yung force na humihila, okay, dun sa ating objects. Our centrifugal force, sabihin P is equals to weight W multiplied by velocity squared over, okay, gravity multiplied by the radius of the curve. Or we can say that the ratio of the centrifugal force over W is equals to the ratio of velocity squared over gravity multiplied by the gravity. Okay? Ayan. So ito yung yung napakahalagang term or force na kailangan nating huwag kalimutan sa super elevation. Okay? And itong centrifugal force na to, siya yung nagkukos ng dalawang effect from the object. Okay? So, that two effects is the skidding and overturning. And this is overturning. So, that force, okay, ito, sabihin natin ito, yan, ito yung original position ng ating car. Then, merong humihila sa kanya na force. And that is the centrifugal force. And nagkakos yun ng skidding or pwede siya mag-cause ng overturning dun sa ating object. Okay? So, pag-aralan natin yung yung dalawang effects na yun sa super elevation. So, number 1 muna tayo. Dumatay sa overturning. So, number 1, for overturning, yan. So, of course, we have the weight, okay, of the object. And we have the centrifugal force, P. Okay? Then, yung force P na yun, meron siyang height. Tama ba? From the road. So, sabihin natin height H. Ayan. Then, yung ating W is, syempre, nasa centroids, okay, or center of gravity nung object. So, sabihin natin ito ay distance D. So, kalahati, nasa gitna. So, this is D over 2 and D over 2. Okay, so, ito yan, yung ating center of gravity, CG. Ayan. So, dito, sa overturning, kagaya nito, nagkaroon siya ng parang moment effect. Okay? Overturning or twisting dito sa point na to. Okay? Dito. So, pwede tayo mag-moment doon. Okay? So, okay, mag-moment tayo dito. Sabihin natin, syempre, ayaw natin na magkaroon ng overturning. Tama ba? Ibig sabihin, dapat yung moment at this point should be equal to 0. So, that is equilibrium. Okay? So, symmetric summation of moment at this point is equals to 0. Okay, assumption natin, ang clockwise rotation is positive. So, ang P natin, iikot ng clockwise. So, P multiplied by moment distance or moment arm na H. Okay? Then yung ating W, iikot ng counterclockwise. So, that is negative W multiplied by D over 2 is equals to 0. Therefore, ang ating P multiplied by H is equals to W multiplied by D over 2. Okay? Or, pwede natin gawin, okay, so bakit pwede lagay? Okay, dito na rin. Since alam naman natin to, pwede natin i-simplify yung ating equation dito. So, pwede siyang P over W. Tama ba? Is equals to, okay, D over 2H. Okay, so tanggalin natin to. So, ano ba yung ating P over W? That is equals to velocity squared over G multiplied by radius of the curvature is equals to D over 2H. Okay? Okay, so wag niyo rin kalimutan pala, meron tayong tinatawag na inner edge and outer edge to sa ating road. So sabi natin ito yung inner edge, IE, then this is the outer edge, OE. So, mag-overturn yung ating car dun sa outer edge. Okay? So, dito naman sa number 2, sa skidding. Sa skidding effect. And this is our inner edge and this is the outer edge. And of course, meron tayo dito weight. Okay? Weight W. And meron tayong centrifugal force P. Okay? And meron tayong reaction mula dun sa wheels ng ating car. So, sabi natin reaction A and B. Okay? So, reaction A and reaction B. Okay? And syempre, hindi naman pwedeng sobrang dulas ng ating road. So, ibig sabihin, rough to. So, kung meron tong roughness, ibig sabihin, meron tayong frictional force. So, dito, sa point na to, or sa wheel na to, meron tayong frictional force, FA. And dito rin, meron tayong frictional force, FP. Okay? So, syempre, equilibrium ulit tayo. Hindi pwedeng, hindi pwedeng lumundag yung ating car. Ibig sabihin, in terms of summation of forces vertical, dapat 0 tayo. Okay? And hindi rin tayo pwedeng, mag-skid or mahila ng ating centrifugal force. Okay? To the left. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, yung ating summation of forces horizontal then should be equal to 0. Okay? So, burahin na lang natin to. Yan. So, dito natin equate. Yan. So, by summation of forces, vertical is equals to 0, upward is positive. Okay? Yung ating W is equals to RA plus RB. Okay? And by summation of forces, horizontal is equals to 0. To the right is positive. Positive ang P. Minus FA minus FB is equals to 0. And P is equals to FA plus FB. Okay, so napag-aralan natin sa statics of rigid bodies. Tama ba? Yung ating coefficient of friction is equals to, okay, coefficient of friction is equals to force multiplied by force over normal force. And this force F is the frictional force. Okay? Ibig sabihin, yung ating frictional force is equals to coefficient of friction multiplied by the normal force. So, since ang ating Figure dito, hindi naman siya naka-incline. Ibig sabihin, yung ating mga normal force is yung reaction din. Kasi, yung ating normal force is perpendicular to the plane. And yung ating reaction at A and reaction at B is parehas na perpendicular sa plane. Okay? Ibig sabihin, ang ating frictional force A is equals to F multiplied by RA. At yung ating frictional force FB is equals to coefficient of friction multiplied by RB. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, ang ating P is equals to coefficient of friction multiplied by FA, RA. So, ilabas na natin yung coefficient of friction. Okay? Ilabas na natin. Plus, FB, which is equals to, ayan, RB. Okay? So, ano nga ba yung RA and RB natin? That is equals to W, tama ba? So, therefore, ang ating P is equals to coefficient of friction multiplied by W, weight. Ibig sabihin, ang ating P over W is equals to coefficient of friction. Okay? Or, velocity squared over G multiplied by R is equals to coefficient of friction. Okay? So, this is the equation that we will use for skidding effect. Ito naman yung para sa overturning. Okay? Ayan. So, yun yung para sa overturning and skidding. So, ngayon, to reduce the effects, okay, the overturning and skid, due to centrifugal force, the outer edge of the pavement is being raised with respect to the inner edge. So, napapansin nyo naman, tama ba? Dito sa overturning, mag-overturn siya saan? Sa outer edge. And dito naman sa skidding, lalabas siya saan? Sa outer edge due to centrifugal force. So, para ma-less, okay? Or, yes, para ma-reduce or ma-less yung effect na yon, ang ginagawa natin, yung outer edge natin is inaangat natin with respect to its inner edge. Sa kagaya nito. Okay? At ito yung tinatawag nating super elevation. Okay? So, ito yung super elevation. Tinaas natin ng kaunti para ma-reduce yung overturning and skidding effect na nakakos ng ating centrifugal force. Okay? So, doon na napapasok yung concept ng ating super elevation. So, ilagay natin tong equation dito. This is V squared over G multiplied by R is equals to coefficient of friction. Yan.